Now on CoastTV News.
Drive with caution, that is the message as crews continue to face challenges with clearing ice and snow off of our roads. And the struggle to contain the California wildfires and what officials are expecting for today.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Elisa Weber and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. New this morning, according to the Bethany Beach Police Department, Darren Cathell, the captain of the Bethany Beach Police, stole more than $65,000 from the town by claiming to work overtime when he really did not work. Officials say Cathell submitted claims for 249 overtime shifts, totaling more than 1,000 hours, and he only worked 185 of those shifts. We're going to take a live look outside at Rehoboth Beach right now, and our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, is going to join us. Bob, the snow. We need to talk about the snow. I'm kind of over it. I am. That's my take.
And Elisa, you're not alone. We saw the first round on Monday. Now we get another round as we go into your Saturday. Kind of a nuisance round. It is a yellow alert for snow, accumulating snow already. Winter weather advisories out. Goes into effect tonight into tomorrow morning. Here's Sussex County, Selbyville and Millsboro, Georgetown and Delmar, and all these other cities through early Saturday. We're looking at accumulating snow. We'll have more on that coming up in just a bit, but temperatures now rising through the 20s into the lower 30s in Georgetown, 31 there, 28 Salisbury, Bethany Beach at 29, and the winds not as ferocious as they have been, but they're still gusty, 15 to 25 miles per hour, maybe still a little bit of blowing and drifting snow, as feels like temperatures are in the teens and mid-20s now, and Georgetown feels like 24 in Redden. So we're going to be seeing some melting from that snow, still showing up pretty nicely in the visible satellite picture, but we're starting to see some high clouds increasing and thickening clouds across Virginia as snow is breaking out across the Ohio and Tennessee valleys as low pressure is taking shape along the Gulf Coast. We have the snow from the Piedmont into Memphis, and then that is heading our way for tonight. But we're dry today, increasing the clouds with temperatures above freezing this afternoon. We're going to see slush and standing water with temperatures above freezing, but then that freezes up again as we head into the evening. Then we'll see snow developing around midnight. So temperatures above freezing means some melting, but then watch for refreeze. Much more on this yellow alert with snow on the way for your Saturday morning. I'll have more on that coming up a little bit later on.
Thank you, Bob. And Monday's snowstorm still providing a challenge for crews getting to the roads. And Delta is reporting that the winds have picked up over the past 24 hours and is blowing snow back onto the roads that were previously cleared. This is causing ice and roads to become snow-covered once again. And most secondary roads and private subdivisions remain snow-covered and icy. And we have continuing coverage of that chemical mishap that happened at the Purdue plant in Georgetown on Wednesday night. First, let's reset and explain what happened in the late afternoon hours on Wednesday. People in Georgetown and beyond were told to shelter in place after a mistaken chemical mixture. And at the Purdue plant in Georgetown, that created a vapor cloud. And as the severity of the chemicals were evaluated, people were told to shelter in place to avoid possibly getting sick. And again, that order was lifted on Wednesday night. And Purdue says a supplier mistakenly mixed parasitic acid and sodium hydroxide. And another problem on Wednesday was that shelter-in-place order. It was broadcasted to the entire state of Delaware, and that was an error. On Thursday, Delaware's Emergency Management Agency saying in a statement, in part, quote, "DEMA deeply regrets any confusion or misunderstanding that might have caused." DEMA went on to say going forward, they will work with its state and county agency partners to review all policies and procedures to ensure this error is not repeated, end quote. And new this morning, President-elect Donald Trump has been sentenced to an unconditional discharge in regards to his hush money case. This means he is a convicted felon in the eyes of the New York state law, and he will receive no jail time or fines. The sentencing comes just 10 days before Trump is set to be sworn in as the country's 47th president. Trump said in a statement, quote, "I am totally innocent. I did nothing wrong," end quote. And the out-of-control fires have ravaged acres of land in Southern California and forced nearly 180,000 people from their homes. As NBC's Chris Pallone shows us, President Biden has approved a disaster declaration, promising the federal government will pay 100% of that cleanup.
As wildfires continue to rage across Southern California,
it's devastating. All my neighbors up across the top, their houses are gone.
President Biden has a message for people in the disaster zone.
We are with you. We're not going anywhere. To the firefighters and first responders, you are heroes.
In his final days in office, Biden is directing federal aid to help battle the fires and help victims get back on their feet.
I told the governor and local officials, spare no expense to do what they need to do and contain these fires.
Instead of 75%, the president says the federal government will pick up the entire tab for 2 grants that cover things like fire trucks, planes, and firefighter salaries, as well as disaster assistance, which gives immediate cash payments to people who lost everything.
I'm also surging all federal resources possible to Southern California, including 400 additional federal firefighters, over 30 firefighting helicopters and planes.
The Palisades fire has destroyed an area bigger than Manhattan. Several other fires are nowhere near contained.
You just never think it's going to be you. And now that it is me, I can't tell you the amount of heaviness in this disaster.
While there have been some breaks in the winds that are fueling the fires, the threat remains, with moderate to severe winds forecast into next week. Chris Pallone, NBC News, Washington.
Coming up, the late President Jimmy Carter was honored Thursday in Lewis. We'll show you the special memorial held at Habitat for Humanity.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays, anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups in unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go, with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
In 1925, a simple bank ledger began journaling the transactions of life in Willards, Maryland. New houses, barns, and farm equipment. Growing families and businesses both big and small. A record through time of hardship and prosperity. 100 years ago, the founding of the Farmers Bank of Willards was vital to the town. 100 years later, banking has changed, but the Farmers Bank remains steadfast in its original mission, keeping and reinvesting millions of dollars right here for the benefit of our communities.
Sir, your knee are off right with a brand new bathroom with Coastal Bath Company. We're the only bath planted dealer on Delmarva with a good housekeeping seal. Plus, we have a 2-year money-back guarantee.
I would hands down recommend Coastal Bath. There's no one better.
Coastal Bath gave us a beautiful walk-in shower.
Save $2,025 off your new acrylic bath system. Plus, no payments and no interest until 2026.
Call today for a free in-home estimate. Local and family owned. Coastal Bath.
2025 came to Delmarva with a bang.
Take this Monday seriously.
With the first major winter storm of the year.
Roads are snow covered and slick. Best to stay home.
And the CoastTV First Alert weather team was there every step of the way. Across TV, radio, online, and social.
We have snow-covered roads pretty much the entire peninsula.
Guiding, informing, protecting. This year and beyond, we've got you covered. CoastTV First Alert weather. Your safety, our commitment.
Wheels celebrating its golden anniversary, and it's your chance at home to win $50,000.
It's a lot of money.
Enter at wheeloffortune.com.
Friday at 7 on CoastTV.
The wait is over.
We brought the best of the best back.
The Jeopardy Second Chance competition begins.
Anything can happen, and on Jeopardy often does.
Friday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
Habitat for Humanity had a crowd at its resource center Thursday afternoon as people in Sussex County gathered for a memorial honoring President Jimmy Carter. Those in attendance were shown a tribute video, had the opportunity to tell a story about a memory of his life, and were even able to sign a door representing all of the opportunities President Carter gave to others. Kevin Gilmore is the CEO for Habitat for Humanity in Sussex County, and he says he was very pleased with the turnout.
It's worth the effort, and it's great to see a crowd come out. You never know who's going to come out to an event like this, so it's just wonderful to have a room full of people who really want to remember the life and the work of Jimmy Carter.
And a special part about that door is it's going to be up all month so people can sign their names and write a message to late President Carter.
Weather-wise, we're looking at a cold-looking gutter helmet cam, whitecaps on Indian River Bay, 31 degrees, creeping above freezing, a little melting this afternoon before we get another round of snow Saturday morning. It's a yellow alert for accumulating snow. I'll talk about timing and totals coming up here in just a minute. Umbrella giveaway winner today is Jane Taylor from Lewis. Congratulations to her from Paul Davis and CoastTV. The latest on the Saturday snow coming up after the break.
You rip and tear your old statements and bills, but thieves use this information to steal your identity. Don't be a victim. Get the ID Police, the new ink roller that encrypts all your old documents. So before you throw it out, just roll it on, and your information is gone, both on the front and through the back. Even if the paper is held up to the light, even your medical information is safe with the ID Police. So block it out before you throw it out. Order now and get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 and get free shipping too. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now to get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 with free shipping. Order now.
Call 1-800-803-0512. That's 1-800-803-0512. Or visit getidpolice.com. So call 1-800-803-0512 now.
Dedication, determination, and drive. That's what's needed to be a DSN Scholar Athlete, brought to you by your Salisbury Honda dealer.
Each month, we'll award a $1,000 scholarship to a Delmarva senior that excels in the classroom and in sports.
They must have a B average or higher and a drive for good sportsmanship.
Nominate your champion today on the Features tab on DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com.
The DSN Scholar Athlete, sponsored by your Salisbury Honda dealer.
Welcome to the Brush Factory. Explore our over 60 local merchants and artists all together under one roof. You just never know what you'll find at the Brush Factory on Kings. Thank you for supporting our local family of merchants.
We couldn't do it without you.
The Polar Bear Plunge, benefiting Special Olympics Delaware, is one of the first state's coldest and most beloved traditions. This year, you have two exciting ways to take part. Plunge in person in Rehoboth Beach on Sunday, February 2nd, or create your own virtual plunge. Anytime, anywhere, and as cold or not as you want. It's not about how you plunge, it's about why. Support thousands of Special Olympics Delaware athletes. Register now at plungede.org.
We're finally getting back to some semblance of normal after Monday's snowstorm. Digging out, but now we're preparing for another one. Already seeing the high clouds building in front of that storm on the Tyndall's Casual Furniture Camp. 28 in Laurel right now. We'll be warming to a little bit above freezing, and we'll be melting more of those roadways. Remember, any standing water or slush will refreeze this evening, all right? Because, we got a lot of folks heading out. And here's our storm for tomorrow. It's a nuisance-type storm as we head into tonight and into Saturday. Not a big storm. It passes to our south off of Cape Hatteras, where the heaviest of the snow, probably through southeast Virginia and the southern tip of Delmarva, but we're close enough to the system where we will get accumulating snow into tomorrow morning. Right now, temperatures warming up nicely compared to where they've been. 28 in Delmar, 30 in Bethany Beach, 30 in Redden, 29 in Milton, and 28 in Salisbury. So in the sun right now, we are beginning to melt the snow and ice. And we're looking at winds gusting 15, 20, 22 miles per hour Indian River Inlet. So it feels like temperatures not as brutal as they have been. Still feeling like 18 in Salisbury and 17 Indian River Inlet, but the rest of us feeling like 20s. Visible satellite picture still showing the snowpack very nicely. We've got the increasing clouds over that snowpack. Now the high wispy clouds, but the thicker clouds are just to our west now, moving into D.C., and you can see the thickening clouds through Roanoke and Charleston. And we're seeing the snow now breaking out across the Ohio Valley into Cincinnati, into the Tennessee Valley as well. And even in the deep south where they typically typically don't see snow from Atlanta to Greenville, South Carolina, and all the way to the coast. Here comes the snow moving our way as low pressure is right along the Gulf Coast right now, and that'll be tracking to the northeast and sending that snow our way. In the warm sector, it's rain and maybe even some severe weather farther to the southeast. For us, it's winter weather advisories that go into effect tonight, but here's the one for Sussex, including Milford to Georgetown, down 113 along the coast, and from Bridgeville to Delmar. This goes overnight into 1 o'clock for accumulating snow. And for the eastern shore as well, from Hurlock to Salisbury and Willards, your winter weather advisory through Saturday morning. So this afternoon, we're melting some of that snow. Futurecast at noon showing 33, and still melting snow with increasing clouds at 4 o'clock, but then the sun goes down and we're looking at refreeze. So really be careful out there. A lot of folks out and about on this Friday evening. We thicken up the clouds, then the snow starts to move in around midnight, and you start seeing these deeper blue colors indicating some of the heavier snow with temperatures below freezing. So it's all snow. 5:30 from Salisbury to Ocean City for much of Sussex County. The farther north and west you go, the lesser snow you will see. And at 7 a.m., we're still in the snow, and then by mid-morning it starts to move out. Just cloudy skies, temperatures near freezing. As the winds start to pick up, it clears out into Saturday night, and it's cold Sunday morning in the 20s. And then we're into the upper 30s on Sunday, melting some of that snow. Right now, we're thinking 1 to 3 inch swath of snow from Millsboro to Ocean Pines and Salisbury, with a coating to about an inch from Easton up into the Denton area. Cambridge, about 1 to 3 for you, and farther south, about 3 to 5 inches to the south of Chincoteague. So we'll get a good coating of snow for sure. 33 this afternoon, increasing clouds and cold, and then tonight, 25, becoming cloudy. The snow breaks out late, and then morning snow on Saturday, 35, with about 1 to 3 inches of snow expected. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. It is a yellow alert Saturday for the accumulating snow. Watch out, the roads will become treacherous. Sunday 37 with sunshine, more melting snow Monday with 40 degrees, but then more Arctic air after that. Highs below freezing Tuesday through Thursday.
Coast TV is your home for the NFL playoffs. On Sunday, tune in to watch the Washington Commanders take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And after the game, stay right here for your local news. And coming up tonight on DSN at 5, it's a replay of the Milford Pocomoke boys basketball game. At 10:30, it's the final score, followed by a Nittany game week. Coast TV will be right back.
Is your home's heating system keeping you comfortable or leaving you in the cold? At Chagrin Home Comfort Products, we carry the latest in comfort innovation. Variable speed heat pumps and furnaces from Lennox. Like adjusting a dimmer switch to only use the light you need, variable speed technology delivers just the right amount of heat, saving you energy and maximizing efficiency. Ready to take control of your home's comfort and reduce your energy costs? Stop in one of our local showrooms or give us a call at 302-644-7700 to see how Chagrin Home Comfort Products can warm up your home.
If you know a high school student on Delmarva with a passion for agriculture or the culinary arts,
nominate them to become a WBOC Mount Air Farm to Table Scholarship winner.
The people who grow and prepare our food are more important than ever.
We are looking for 10 graduating seniors with a passion for feeding the world like we do at Mount Air Farms.
Nominees must have a 3.5 GPA or better, be an active participant in farming or culinary programs, and spend time giving back to the community.
Go to WBOC.com to nominate today.
Accidents happen when you least expect them. Big or small, when accidents strike, things can get a little complicated. This is where the Law Office of Trap-Nickel steps in. Our experienced team fights for your rights, turning tough situations into significant compensation. If you've suffered an injury, claim the justice you're entitled to. The Law Office of Trap-Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
Why just dream of paradise when you can live in one? With a new in-ground pool from Pools & Spas Unlimited of Milford, you can turn your backyard into a personal oasis. We design and custom build every pool to fit your vision, whether it's vinyl, fiberglass, or concrete. From residential retreats to commercial wonders, we do it all. And with a transferable warranty, you can dive in with confidence. So why not make a splash and upgrade your backyard with Pools & Spas Unlimited of Milford?
When a hazardous materials incident struck Georgetown, CoastTV News was there.
We have been monitoring this situation since it got brought into us.
On the ground and in the air, delivering up-to-date, accurate information as the situation unfolded.
We have been seeing Georgetown fire departments on four-wheelers going into the plant.
Streaming live on the CoastTV News app and on Facebook, keeping you informed when it mattered most. CoastTV News, our community, your news, always on alert.
Grab your coat, grab your hat, because you're going to want to get outside this weekend. And you will hear why with Christina DeRobertis' lineup of cool things to do.
Well, I know I say this all the time, but there is truly something for everyone this weekend. And if you're a Swiftie, I need you to listen up here, because DJ Swiftie is coming to the Milton Theater. On Saturday night at 7:30, the theater will have a Tay-Tay dance party, and it's not too late to buy tickets. In Milford this weekend, you can lend a helping hand or get the help that you need. Milford Advocacy for the Homeless is hosting a free community event at the Milford Public Library, 10 a.m. on Saturday. Or you can head to Lewis and unleash your creativity at a paint and sip event Saturday afternoon. All the painting supplies are provided, just bring yourself. In Kent County, head to Tres Sorel Dolce and learn how to make sourdough bread. You'll get hands-on experience mixing and baking dough, and tickets include a glass of champagne and ice cream. Plus, don't forget, it's the last Sunday night football on CoastTV, so if it's just too cold outside for you, that's okay, I understand. Stay in, tune into CoastTV, and watch the Washington Commanders take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Stay tuned for your local news after that. For event details, tickets, and more, just head over to coasttv.com and click on Cool Things to Do.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on CoastTV.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis, with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
My patients mean the world to me. It's why I come to work every day.
When a patient gives me a hug or says, I can't believe you were able to do this for me.
Getting somebody out of pain.
Seeing a patient be able to smile when they haven't for years.
Somebody that's afraid and then they're not afraid anymore.
I love making a difference in other people's lives for the better.
I think that's a really amazing thing that you can do for somebody else.
I'm thankful that I get to do it.
Open 6 days a week with convenient hours. Call and schedule your appointment today.
Water, nature's ultimate cleaner. We drink it, we bathe in it. Think water, think steam, think clean. Now harness the power of water with the H2O X5 5-in-1 steam cleaning system.
I'm so impressed with the X5.
It's an all-in-one product, so I can use it throughout my entire house.
It's cleaning, it's sanitizing, there's no chemicals in it. It's just steam.
This is unbelievable. There is no more odor. You could spend over $500 to purchase the products that the X5 5-in-1 Miracle replaces. Order your H2O X5 steam cleaning system, a $500 value, for just 4 easy payments of $43. Order now and we'll upgrade your X5 package. We'll add a 6th mode with a dusting and polishing wand. Valued at over $30, this extra bonus attachment makes your H2O X5 the H2O X6. That means your 10-piece system becomes a 12-piece system at no extra cost to you. All for just 3 easy payments of $43. Call or click right now.
Step into the spotlight and join Coast Life, where every day is fun, fresh, and full of energy. We're searching for a vibrant co-host to bring style, personality, and excitement to our daily lifestyle show. From fashion and entertainment to home decor and seasonal trends, you'll connect with viewers and make every moment unforgettable. Think you're ready to shine? Apply now at drapermediajobs.com and show us what you've got. We are an equal opportunity employer.
Earlier, we had a local reaction to Jimmy Carter's death, and now we look at how it is bringing light to a common misconception when it comes to end-of-life care. Mandy Gaither explains how this type of care may actually help some live longer.
680 days. That's the time that passed from the announcement that former President Jimmy Carter would be receiving hospice care at his home in Georgia to the day he died.
Hospice care isn't just about dying. It's about living well for as long as you can.
Dr. Lindsay Hewlin with Massachusetts General Hospital says to qualify for this type of care, a patient usually is certified by a clinician who determines there's 6 months or less to live.
So it's not the end of life on the brink of death when someone can start receiving the benefits from hospice care.
Hewlin says she's seen firsthand how hospice care can actually allow some patients to live longer, and she says that's backed up with research from multiple studies.
On average, for people with certain types of cancers and heart failure, those who received hospice care actually lived an average of 29 days longer than those who didn't.
To receive hospice care, Hewlin says a hospital can put in a referral. Others can be referred by a primary care physician. And she says many times people can also reach out to hospice agencies in their community. And she says it can also help the families of patients too.
Many people are surprised to learn that hospice care includes up to 13 months of free grief counseling after a loved one dies. And that can be really comforting to people and their families.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
It's sand and snow on the beach on the Boardwalk Plaza Cam 29, melting some of that snow this afternoon, and then more snow comes our way tomorrow with a nuisance type event compared to Monday. Child's play. We should be quieting down after that. I'll have more on that coming up in your 10-day forecast. Call the CoastTV First Alert weather phone. 443-880-9100 is the number. Sponsored by Brockstead, Mandalis, Federico. More on the Saturday snow and your 10-day forecast coming up next.
Transport your taste buds to Italy without leaving town at Two Meatballs Ristorante. Enjoy a cozy atmosphere with a symphony of flavors in every bite. Indulge yourself with our assortment of Italian entrees or satisfy your cravings with our finely crafted brick oven pizzas, all made with fresh ingredients. Get your favorites delivered, hot and fresh. Sign up for our free VIP program for discounts and weekly specials, plus get 10% off your first online order. Two Meatballs Ristorante, located behind the Wawa in Long Neck.
At BSD, we're often asked, what is the most important investment of your home? It's your windows and your kitchen. Our Anderson window experts will help you choose and install the perfect budget-friendly replacements. Anderson windows from BSD will improve energy efficiency and curb appeal. Anderson is the #1 trusted window and door brand, backed by the best warranty in the industry. Visit one of our design studios to bring your dream kitchen to life. From inspiration to installation, BSD has you covered.
Camp Rehoboth Chorus celebrates their 15th season, performing on Broadway on Valentine's Day weekend. Featuring the best of Broadway show tunes and musicals, this concert features hits from Mamma Mia, Hair, Jersey Boys, and Hello Dolly. Performances are February 14th and 15th at 7 p.m. and Sunday matinee on February 16th at 3 p.m. at Epworth United Methodist Church in Rehoboth Beach. Tickets are $30 and $15 for students. Available at camprehoboth.org. Sponsored by CoastTV.
And it's been 15 plus years we've been coming with Avery Hall. Now they're right up the street. Any of the products that give you that peace and sense of mind in the community where you live, Avery Hall, I think, can take care of their needs. You don't always realize what impact long-term your needs are going to be for your health. With Avery Hall, it's been a fabulous resource for that.
Avery Hall found an insurance company that could help us.
I think more of a steady, strong relationship.
Hi, I'm Scott Cameron from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's is a little seafood shack on Coastal Highway, serving lunch and dinner daily, featuring seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-inspired nightly specials, along with a large selection of craft ales, cocktails, and our extensive wine list. Matt's is a perfect place to enjoy dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or lunch in the lobster room. Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Delaware, open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner. See you soon.
Coming up, it's a special Drew event. Culinary superstars are battling it out for the first time.
This is perfect!
And who will crush their competition?
Friday at noon on CoastTV.
The LA fires. Is the air dangerous to breathe? After everything they're going through, now this. Air quality warnings. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
We're gearing up for another round of snow, but we're dry right now. Increasing clouds are creeping above freezing, melting some of that snow with slush and standing water, which will refreeze this evening and clouds up. Then we see the snow building in tonight into early Saturday. It's a yellow alert. We're expecting 1 to 3 inches of snow. The roads will be rough again with snow-covered conditions, so watch for that. 35, Sunday 37, Monday melting more of the snow with sunshine 40, more Arctic air Tuesday through Thursday, and then a bigger warm-up next weekend with 40s and a chance of rain, not snow. Elisa.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. And for more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.